Queen first. Yep, looks like it. Pikachu, Pikachu. Jiha, welcome back to the stream, guys. Shiny Squirtle, welcome. Brody Fisher, welcome to the stream. Argon, welcome back. Salomao Rodriguez, welcome to the stream. Brendan Mora, what's up? Welcome back. Go live? We did just go live with this Treecko hunt. Assuming I did not mess anything up. I was a little rushed today setting things up, so if anything still says Charmander, let me know and I'll fix it real quick. Munch22, welcome back to the stream, as well as Mau Mau, welcome. And good luck today. Thank you, Argon. I appreciate it. Why the sad face, Mau Mau? Says that you're early. You're actually, yeah, you are. You actually, didn't forget about it this time. Treecko impossible. Fortunately, it's not. But unfortunately, yeah, there are some issues with Treecko that make it more difficult than normal. You're so early. Yeah, I mean, you were here within the first minute. You're going for a Treecko hunt in your Omega Ruby, or Treecko hunt in your Omega Ruby. Well, good luck, Jiha. I hope you get that Treecko. You're not getting Mareep. Oh, man. That stinks. Unfortunately, yeah, shiny hunting can take a while. Like I said, I still haven't gotten that Cranidos. And Luan Escabora, welcome back to the stream. 3,000 encounters and no shiny Litten. Dang. Hey, at least your odds are better than mine, you know. It's 1 in 4,000 for you, so it should be pretty close to getting it. Can only stay for 30 minutes. Sorry, it's all good, Jiha. It's all good, I understand. You filled 11 boxes. Dang, Mau Mau. That's like 330, which is a good bit there. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Oh no, we're not named Ah. Nope, that's start, not select. We are almost named I. Struggling to write my own name. Going to an amusement park. Awesome, I hope you have a good time. You're unlucky since you got the shiny charm. I mean, it should make you luckier overall. Yeah, you were super lucky before the shiny charm. Yeah, I don't know, man. Got a Hyperdeath. Hello and goodbye. You send a link like you promised? Okay, okay. Did you send a link? I think you did. I think... Did you? I'm not sure. Oh, you're sending it... Yeah, you can't. You can't send links in the chat. Only mods and I can do that. Have I seen the shiny Zigzagoon? We have not, Brendan. It's very funny how I pronounce your name. Yeah, I probably pronounce it really wrong. I'm pretty bad with pronouncing names. Finally, a weekend more time for my stream. Well, Treecko, welcome back. Yeah, man, it is now the weekend. Friday is done. Only thing I have to do is, I think, actually, now that I remember, let me check one thing, because I think I actually have homework due at midnight, so, this is a little awkward, but I was like, oh, yeah, because I know one of my classes is online. Yep, so I have some homework due later, so... That is what I will be doing after the stream. Majestic Ethan, what is up? Welcome back. You saw the comment on Discord and clicked, and now you got the notification. Yeah, like we were talking about last stream, I think notifications are a little bit delayed, which in most cases isn't, like, too bad. Like if someone releases, their daily video or something, and you get the notification for it. But when I start a live stream, if they're like 20 minutes late with that notification, that's like a sixth of the stream is gone. You hate school? School can be hit or miss depending on the day. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it. I know I had those years, and it was more or less like teachers in specific years that I just did not like. School is cool, but it took too much time. Yeah, too long. I understand. Like, I specifically set up my days at college where my classes are over by like early afternoon, so I have a lot of extra time to do stuff. Pikachu, Pikachu, what is going on? I think you should go for it, Brendan. I mean, you know, if you know she likes you, then what's really stopping you there? Like I said yesterday, today is my day. There we go, Arion. Every day is my day, especially the one that we get it. What's up, guys? What is up, Trek? Yeah, so what's up is you did not intend to, but you reminded me that I have homework due tonight. So I appreciate that, and I thank you, even though that may not have been what you were trying to do. You want this shiny Mareep so bad. I understand, Mau. I want my shiny Cranidos so bad, but it's being a pain in the butt when I'm hatching eggs, and I hit no on the save, so we gotta do this again. You love Ampharos, and you love its shiny. There you go. Yeah. Yep, I get you. Sweet Fits, welcome to the stream. Chris Crawford, did I get the shiny Charmander? You missed it. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Yeah, it's still taking a while, but right now we're alternating between Treecko and Charmander. Just because of how long Treecko was taking, we needed to mix things up a bit. You love Shiny Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon is really nice. It's my favorite evolution, just Umbreon in general, and then its shiny is my favorite. Sylveon is second in terms of favorite shinies. You'll be back in 5 minutes, maybe. See you later. See you later, Trek. Alright, now we're done with resetting the save, so now we just gotta plow through the next 50 encounters and hope that one of them shines. Yeah, like Shiny Umbreon is just so cool, because Umbreon's a cool design, and then blue is one of my favorite colors, so to have that fluorescent blue is just so cool. Joao Victor Menezes, welcome back to the stream. I want to try to do some. I want to try to get the timing more like optimal, you know, like because the way you're supposed to hunt an emerald is like have 5 different have 5 different amounts of time you wait and do each of those times like 5. So like that one was just spamming the A button. So as soon as I click. But then you wait for the sign to like drop halfway and then all the way and then wait a little bit after it dropped all the way. I want to try to do that, but it's really hard to do on stream because A, I'm talking, and B, there's not an not insignificant amount of like input lag just because of the stream. So it's actually pretty hard to time it from what I'm finding. So you're gonna try it with Charmander, open up 20 Windows Game Boy Advances and play at the same time. That's one way to do it. Basically horde battle on old games by just launching multiple games. Yeah, don't give up, Mau. Yeah, don't give up. Some of them can take a while, and some of them are really easy. It's just some days are your days, and some days aren't. That's just how it happens, unfortunately. You'll try to do your best. Yep, yeah, that's really all you can do. There's not much, aside from, doing Masuda method and getting the shiny charm, there's not much that you personally can do to affect it being shiny or not. Heck, if there was more that I could do for this Treecko, I would have done it. But some of it's just luck. I understand, Brendan. Yeah, it can be something that just like makes you super nervous for sure. Oh no! Ah! I spammed A too fast. I just didn't stop hitting it. Whoops. JJL, just do it. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of just a point where, you, like, with everything, if you want to do something, you can be nervous and hesitate, and then just end up not doing it because you hesitated. For example, me with streaming. Like, I was super nervous about starting that. And then just one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do like, you know, kind of a technical test basically. Like the first stream I did wasn't intended to stay up more than like 10 minutes. But then like more people than I knew about watching, like more people than I could like expect to have watched it, like a couple friends to check and make sure audio was working, showed up and I was like, well, I guess I'm streaming. Jacob, welcome to the stream. One of the torching was shiny. I was kind of wondering about that, like, huh, what if, you know, after all of this, it's not even like the Torchic or Mudkip at the end of the stream where it's like, we're doing this one for fun. Then it was just like, well, I accidentally clicked that and we got it. I would have kept it though. Honestly, I probably would have kept it. When you saved Pokemon, F1 button, the method is the same as like, like soft reset. If you're doing it, yeah, it should be, depending on where you saved. If you're doing this in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or, you have to do it before, in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you have to do it before you open the bag, and in all the other games, you do it before you claim the Pokemon. Because as soon as you claim, like, Charmander, in Leaf Green, if I picked up the Pokeball and then saved, it would always be the same Charmander. Charmeleon, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Fun fact, you googled the Shiny Charm helps only for SOS encounters. It helps for Masuda method only because the odds are 1 in 100 or 1 in 518. Shiny Charm should affect every encounter you have. It shouldn't not affect Masuda. You're catching a shiny Swellow and Loudred in Pokemon Sun. Really? How'd you do that? Because those aren't available there. Did you like, trade them up and now you're breeding for them? Because that'd be pretty cool. He's not in the bag. Oh no! How do you get out? Yeah, you understand. Cool. Yeah, or basically, you just have to make sure that you save before the Pokemon's actually created. Which it's created as soon as, like, the image of it pops up, basically. Oh, it helps for everything, but it's better help for SOS something. I understand. Yeah, I get that. Because it increases your odds a lot more just because the odds aren't as much in your favor when it comes to SOS hunting in the first place. Yeah, I understand that. The Vile Gaming, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, so guys, today I'm gonna try to actually like do some timing with this. So if I like miss a few more messages in chat or I'm a bit quieter than normal, it may just be because I'm trying to like actually like optimize this hunt so we can move on and do some other things. 84-14 out of 90 or 94-53. We'll see. We will see. I'm teaching you some new things about shiny hunting. Thanks. Well, no problem, Argon. As, you know, always welcome and always willing to help out someone who's interested in learning about this. Haven't been here in a while. It's all good, the Vile Gaming. I understand things are going on. For a lot of people, school just started back up. So yeah, like I've always said, you know, other things in life come way before watching a shiny hunt. You started to hunt shinies when you started watching me. Really? That is awesome. Atrid, are you late? No, you are not late. We've only been going about 14 minutes. Pokemon Master, welcome back to the stream. Your school starts in 3 days. Well, Mau, good luck. I hope it all goes well for you. Did I get the Charmander? No, we didn't get the Charmander last stream, unfortunately, so we're still hunting for that, too. Pokemon Master, thank you for the sub. Yeah, Mau, you got this one last weekend. Hope you really enjoy it before starting school. Your school starts on the 11th, so I guess you start the same time as Mau Mau does then. David Faulkner, welcome to the stream. Your birthday's on the 19th. Really, Trillian? Well, happy 11-day early birthday. Imagine if you went to the same school. That would be pretty funny. Not gonna lie. I don't know how you guys would find out. I just imagine like you both running around being like, Mau Mau, Atrid, you know, at your school trying to figure out who, if you guys are there, confusing everyone else. Yours is the 18th? Really? That's cool. You're fishing Pokemon Soul Silver, Fire Red, and Pokemon Theta Emerald. Nice Pikachu, Pikachu. Welcome back, Bayotrek. Yeah, I'm trying to really focus on that sign now. And trying to actually get some kind of consistent timing down. I also just realized it's the time that I need to change which position I'm looking at the sign for. It's going to take a few days. It's going to take a little bit, probably at least half the stream, if not the whole stream, plus some for me to actually start like nailing the timing. First week of school and you already have an advanced function test on Monday. RIP JJ. Yeah, I have an econ test Monday, but I've already been in school for a couple weeks, so it's not unexpected at this point. Electro, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Argon, that's what I got. Okay, so you're gonna turn 20. That's cool. That is cool. I got that it was the date. You saw someone get a shiny Treecko after 15,969 soft resets. It can take a really long time, yeah. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of luck, and depending on what game they're doing it in. I started school early. Yeah, I started a little early, but not like, it's not too early, but it is definitely earlier than a lot of places. But that's just generally how colleges kind of do it, I think. Because we also, like, our school year ends, so our spring semester will finish up at the beginning of May. So I start summer, like, almost a month before like, even the public schools around me do. Am I playing on emulator? I am not, Payotrek. Yep, we are playing on physical cartridges right now. That's kind of why it's limited to... That's why we're not doing it on, like, Ruby or Sapphire, basically. Plus the fact that I want Rayquaza. If we didn't want to deal with the RNG stuff, and we were playing on emulator, we would definitely be doing Ruby or Sapphire. Ningen Destroyer, welcome to the stream. I can't do it. I think we can. We haven't been able to for the past, like, 32 streams or something, which is kind of a ridiculous number, but the more we do it, the more likely we are to get it at some point. Lol, I can't. Yeah. As long as we're positive about it, and as long as I don't soft reset over it once we actually see it, we should be all good. And I keep trying to, like, do the timing, but I just muscle memory at this point. Are you late? Also, hello. Well, Android Play, welcome to the stream. And you're not really late. We've been going for about 20 minutes, so we still have a good bit of the stream left. Oh, gee, how you gotta head out. See you, man. Hope you have fun at the amusement park. Do I sense some salt now? Do I sense a little bit of saltiness? Do I live in the US? I do. You've never had someone read your comment. Well, a lot of people have said that. Like, they really like that I try to read every comment. There was some water, like, on the outside of the lid that ran down my shin. Thankfully, my shirt's dark, so you don't see the water spot. But yeah, I try to read as many comments as I can, because, you know, the stream is small enough that, like, I can read everything. It's not scrolling super fast. There are moments where I miss some stuff, but I try not to have those as much as possible. But yeah, so, like, I try to read as many of the comments as I can, so... Because I feel like that's part of it, is being able to talk to all you guys. We're already past the shiny fraction mark, so it may come soon. It may, David, it may. You know, but there is some kind of, like, a bit of fallacy to that, you know, some kind of mental, like, well, we've come this far, it's obviously going to happen soon. But at the same time, like, this encounter is just as likely for it to be shiny as the very first encounter of the game was, you know, of the streams were. Like, the odds of me getting it right now are the exact same odds as me having gotten it on the encounter number 1 of the stream. You're nice to say at the sub. Well, I appreciate it, Ningen Destroyer. I am glad you like it, and I'm glad you think that I'm nice. I try my best. Aw, dang, some unfortunate timing there. Mount Oregon. RIP. The shiny chance is 1 in... It's actually not the chance, David. The chances are 1 in 8,192. So technically the odds are a little bit worse than what you posted. But yeah, that's pretty close. It's basically 1 in 8,000. Either way, we passed it. Which is the real thing here, is that it's no longer technically lucky if we catch it. Don't give up yet. I do not plan on giving up until we get it, because I actually want to do a shiny badge quest in Emerald, which requires me getting a shiny starter, no matter which starter it is. And at this point, we're actually trying some new stuff to hopefully increase our odds, you know, because Emerald has weird RNG, so messing with our timing and actually varying when we select the Pokemon helps, which is why you'll see me sit and, like, I'm basically, whenever I go silent and just stare like this, it's because I'm looking at the Route 1 sign drop-down, and I'm, like, timing differently based off where it is on certain encounters to try to, like, kind of vary where I'm hitting the frames. Shiny, shiny, shiny! I hope so, Ivan. I hope we can get this shiny. Close enough. Yeah, I mean, you're off by what, like, 0.1%, maybe? You don't know if you'll be tomorrow. It is all good, Argon. What's my favorite type? Grass, dark, etc. I think my favorite type is, it's dark, but it's not, like, that's been my favorite type since I was a kid, when Gen 3 was, you know, the newest gen out. Because I really just haven't, like, dark may not necessarily be my favorite type anymore, but I haven't had a favorite type since. So dark's still just kind of, like, my default favorite typing. What is up, Munatita? Welcome back to the stream. I hope we'll get our shinies today. I hope so too, Mau Mau. Do my best? I am trying. I will do the very best I can. Hopefully we can get this shiny today. That would be amazing. Let's hope you can catch a Swablu and evolve it. Simple goals. Fire Gaming. Shiny at 100,000. Dude, that would be insane. I hope we don't have to go that far. I was already hoping we wouldn't have to go to like 10,000, but it's kind of getting close. It's getting closer than I had hoped it would get. Kevin Momo, what's up? Welcome back to the stream, man. We are just trying to find a sparkly Treecko right now, you know. As long as we just gotta see one that shines, but it's being super shy and super stubborn, potentially both. You're the most unlucky shiny hunter you've ever seen. I know, we've been going for 2 months and haven't found anything. A lot of that, though, comes down to I'm doing full odds in Gen 3, which is some of the worst odds you can have when shiny hunting. Because this is one of the few situations where the odds are actually, like, 8,192 when you're trying to shiny hunt. In Gen 4 and up, you can Masuda method as well as Poker Radar. Poker Radar in Gen 4. Gen 6, the odds are just cut in half, as well as having other methods to chain. Gen 7 has Masuda still, as well as SOS method, which like significantly increases your odds of getting a shiny, plus the shiny charm exists, starting in Gen 5. So right now is like literally the one time where it is the least lucky you can be no matter what. And it's just, unfortunately, these are the games that I have. Julius the Cellular, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Maximum 11,000. I hope, like, if that was a max cap and I knew I'd get it under that, I would actually be pretty happy about that. But I still don't want to see there be a 5-figure, or like 5 digits on the encounter number. That's scary to think about. You want to hatch a shiny Mareep with good nature. Sorry, had to look at the sign there. And after Mareep, you'll shiny hunt for Rowlet or Poplio. I would suggest Rowlet, just because I like Rowlet. I don't think that's a shocker to anyone who's been in these streams more than once. 8444. We'll see, Munatito. We will see. Oh, GNSX Tiff, you were saying it's gonna be 9456. We will see. I hope it doesn't. Like I said, it's gonna sound like a broken record. I hope it doesn't go that far, but it might. Unfortunately, it might. X-Rider, what is up? Welcome back. And thank you for the good luck wish. I hope we can find it too. It would be amazing if we could get it this stream. It would be amazing if it popped up like right now. That would be even better. If I hatch a female Rowlet, then breed with the shiny, will the other Rowlets be shiny? They have the exact same odds of being shiny as if the parents weren't shiny. Like, parent shininess doesn't affect shinies at all. I used to believe that. It hasn't done it since Gen 2. Because Gen 2's shinies are based on the stats that are actually inheritable. Like, it was actually based on the DVs. But it's not like that anymore. So, yeah, that's actually why I ended up catching my shiny Ditto first. So I wanted a shiny Rowlet. So I was like, if I breed my Decidueye, which I can't make shiny, with a Ditto, which I can go catch a shiny, maybe it'll increase the odds of it being shiny. Which it doesn't, but it's just funny that I did all this research into how to SOS chain for a Ditto just to not do any research into actually how to breed for shinies. Because, like, I had the perfect team for hunting Ditto. Like, there's like, people who put together the perfect, like, SOS chaining team, you know, that uses, like, certain Pokemon so that it can never KO itself or hurt you. You can't hurt the one that's, like, you're chaining off of. It can't transform into you no matter what. All these different things that they take into account. And I, like, followed all that. I set up the perfect team for it. And still just didn't even look up, like, increased odds of breeding shinies. Yo, Poplio, don't know, but you love both of those shinies. Yeah, Poplio is, like, it's one of those super subtle shinies. And, like, I almost consider it one of the ones that's, like, in that category of, like, doesn't feel like a lot of effort was put in until you notice that, like, every single color is subtly changed on it. My one gripe with Poplio's shiny line is just they don't feel consistent. You're gonna go watch on the phone, so you'll be back in a minute. See you in a minute, Argon. You're crying because when you open your PC, you see 11 boxes full of Mareeps. Yeah, I mean, I had that time where I was seeing, like, tens of boxes of Rowlets. Like, I had, like, 20 boxes at some point that were just Rowlets. As well as, like, every single random hole that was in the PC, because, like, I have a way I organize it, was just filled with eggs for Rowlets. I need cake and balloons for Encounter 10,000. Azuolas Sidauskas, thank you for the sub. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, because I know I probably did. Thank you for the sub. Ciro Gotti, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we haven't seen it shiny yet. I would love to have seen it shiny. For how many days have I been doing this? So, Marco, I've been going for, like, in real life, 2 months, which comes out to about 33 streams of Treecko. And the amount of days that we'll keep doing it is the amount of days it takes for shiny Treecko to show up. Once we see shiny Treecko, we'll be moving on to some other Pokemon. Because right now, I'm doing Treecko and Charmander, like, every other day. And guys, one last encounter before I reset the save again. Welcome back, Argon. You should hunt for a shiny Mudkip in Emerald. Agreed, Shiny Squirrel. That would be a fun hunt. And welcome back, Pikachu. Ciro Gotti, where am I from? I am from the U.S. I'm from the eastern part of the U.S., and that's about as specific as I get with that, generally. There's also Masuda method and Shiny Charm and Sun and Moon. That is true, David. Yeah, so you can Masuda, and you can SOS Chain, and the Shiny Charm is a thing in Emerald, or in Alola. It's actually a much easier thing to use in Emerald. Or not in Emerald, in Sun and Moon. It's a much easier thing to get, is what I'm trying to say. Blurring words and thoughts together, but yeah, it's much easier to get the Shiny Charm in Sun and Moon compared to like every other game that it's available in. Because in every other game, like Black and White 2, as well as ORAS and X and Y, you have to have a National Dex. But in Sun and Moon, you just need the Alola Dex, which is only 300 Pokemon instead of like 800 from various games. How much encounters does it generally take? That's a hard number to guess, but the odds of a shiny showing up are 1 in 8,192. So I'd say, like, on average, that's about the number that it shows up on. There's not really any way to make the hunt, like, more lucky or, like, increase our chances in this game. It's just complete luck, and it's, like, you gotta have a lot of luck just because of just how rough this hunt is with how like low your odds are. That's what I'm trying to say. Where's your boy Tony? Is he here? I haven't seen Tony yet. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, we've passed odds actually. Like technically anything lower than 8192, so everything up to pretty much 8,000 is technically lucky if you get it. Like you've beat the odds. But now we are past that, so it is like officially unlucky. Dr. Galaxy, Ermagerd, welcome back to the stream. Worldwide Tech, hi Worldwide Tech. Well, welcome to the stream. You really like the game? Oh, you have a real Game Boy Advance? Awesome. I do as well. Right now we're playing on the Game Boy Player adapter, which is like an attachment for the GameCube, so I can capture video from it. So these are like legitimate cartridges that I've had. At least Emerald I've had since I was a little kid. And I still have my old SP. In Pokemon Emerald, you are on the Battle Frontier. Awesome, Fire Falcon. That should be fun. Chris Khalifa, you failed a shiny Smeargle because of a misclick. Oh no! I feel you though. I feel you. I actually messed up Smeargle 3 times when I was training for it. Twice was me doing something, and I think that I did something wrong, and the Smeargle ended up learning a move that could hurt me, or something. I forget what actually went down, but I messed up Smeargle twice, I remember. Get shiny, game turns off. I hope that doesn't happen. Granted, once we get the shiny, like I said, because of how Emerald is set up, we can pretty much get it back. Failed a shiny Natu today. Rip Peotrek. Sorry to hear that, man. You Game Boy Advance 2 with the original Pokemon Silver. Really? That's cool. I don't have any of the Gen 2 games. I have Pokemon Yellow. It's the only original Game Boy game I have of any kind. All my other stuff's Game Boy Advance. And by other stuff, I mean Emerald, Leaf Green, like the 2 games you see me stream, as well as like Lego Star Wars and Mario Pinball. And I think Lego Star Wars is actually corrupted somehow. Like, when it boots up, it doesn't pass the, like, DRM check where it reads out Nintendo. It just reads out a bunch of gibberish pixels. You're from Brazil and you like to see the streams? Well, I appreciate that, Tiff. I really like hearing that. Oh yeah, I do just watch on these search. Whoops. I get the shiny Charmander. I haven't gotten it yet. You gave up on Charmander again in 700. Well, Penjian, I understand. Like, I would have definitely taken a break. You know, it's a light way of putting given up for a good while. One of these hunts, if it wasn't for the streams, for sure. Like, the streams would keep this entertaining. If it was just me monotonously soft resetting with like no results, I'd be like, alright, I need to take a break now. Because I probably wouldn't have a counter too. I wouldn't have a counter either, so I really wouldn't be able to know where I am in terms of the hunt. I'd just be like, it's a lot. It's more than I want to do. It was more than I was expecting. When you pick Treecko, hold B for good luck. Maybe Dr. Galaxy. What happens if I cheat? You know I won't, but you don't want to, but well, I mean, there's not really... The only thing that, like, could come from cheating the only thing that would happen with cheating that'd be different from getting it normally would be if you guys knew about it and went like, come on, Ian, why'd you do that? Because aside from that, it's really hard to tell when the Pokemon are genned, especially from, like, this far back in the series. And Worldwide Tech, again, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get back to some shiny hunting here. We just had to reset the save like normal. Today in Pokemon Sun, on Wonder Trades, someone traded you a Marshadow level 106 IV. Well, that is definitely genned because you can't even get that Pokemon yet. Your Whismur is evolving. Awesome, Fire Falcon. And Tommy's awesome channel, welcome back to the stream. $844 subs, 1,000 here. We, or Ian, we comes. Hey, it's definitely a we thing. I would not be able to do this by myself, you know. I need help from at least 844 other people so far. So it is definitely something that we've done together, and like the successes of the channel aren't just mine, they're yours too. It's all of you guys. Laratio, or Lautaro, again, I messed it up just like I did last stream. Lautaro Herrera, welcome back to the stream. I'm so sorry, I've flubbed your name so many times now. Discovered that you can bug GPS and hatch eggs in Pokemon Go in your home. Yeah, that's been a thing for a while, but Niantic has gotten pretty good about detecting if you're doing that. Like, if you're walking in a perfect circle now, Niantic will be like, okay, never mind, nope, and just, like, shut it down. What's my favorite Pokeball? It's actually the original Pokeball. Like, I try to catch as much as I can in just a standard Pokeball. Shiny hunting on White 2. Best of luck with my Treecko. Well, Max, I appreciate it, and best of luck to you too. I hope you get your shiny soon. Timer Ball, okay. I know most of my friends like using Quick Balls. Japan has the Marshadow already, but 6 IV is Smeargle levels of sketchy. Okay, so Marshadow itself isn't... Okay, in that case, yeah, Marshadows are probably actually going to be really common on Wonder Trade for a while. But yeah, 6 IV, I don't even know if that can happen. Like, it may be scripted... I guarantee it's probably guaranteed some good IVs, but I doubt it's guaranteed perfect. And that definitely sounds sketchy. Unless someone's really just sitting there and resetting their games over and over again to get multiple IV Pokemon to give to random people. Even Arceus level 100 shiny for a dumb trade, and it was actually your lucky day though. Okay, cool. Okay. So you just like, you don't play it much anymore? In the city, it's too hard to hatch eggs. One day you drove 50+ kilometers and didn't even hatch a 5-kilometer egg. That's because you can't actually hatch eggs while you're driving. The game can detect if you're going faster than like walking speed and stops counting the miles. So yeah, it even happened to me where like I try riding my bike, but because my bike's like kind of a racing bike, it's hard to ride it slowly. It went over the... It's like they dropped it all the way down to like 6 kilometers per hour. That you have to be going for it to count as walking. Because they don't want you doing that. They don't want you sitting in a car for 50 kilometers and hatching a bunch of eggs. Can you guess what number of eggs you'll get the Shiny Mareep? Well, you said you're at like 330 so far from the sounds of it. 423. Oh, nope, I almost chose Torchic. Whoops. Louise, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Is it possible Treecko to shiny at the beginning? Like, if you mean that little picture that shows up, no, it's not possible. But it is possible for Treecko to be, like, shiny on the first encounter. There's nothing saying you can't get super lucky and get Treecko in one encounter or anything. VFT username, welcome back to the stream. It wasn't so fast, you tried to drive slow, never mind, you'll be back in 20 minutes. Alright. But yeah, you have to be like, you have to be going super slow for it to count as walking now. Tito, you're saying 84.66. Alright, we will see. You're from Poland, and your English is not awesome. It is all good, Pikachu. You know, there are a lot of people here who English isn't their first language, so there's no judging for, like, you know, if you make some grammar mistakes or spelling. It is all good. You're guessing 84.70. We'll see, Kurt. We will see. It should drive super slow, and then when it hatches, drive back. I mean, that would be a way to do it. But you have to go super... You basically just have to, like, turn the car on and let it roll on its own. That's how slow you have to go. You have to go so slow that walking would be more worth it. Like, I don't think they were trying to make it where you couldn't hatch, like, eggs while being in a car. They're, like, that's not what they're, like, pushing for. It's not like, no, we want you to exercise. It's more of a, no, we don't want you to hatch 50 eggs because you're sitting in a car all day, as opposed to, you know, some kid who doesn't have a car he can drive around in. I don't know, I feel like Niantic wasn't... I don't know, because they also got rid of the... They basically made it where, even from the beginning, before they made the speed limit even lower, I was already going above it on my bike. So I'd ride like 15 miles and end up hatching like maybe getting like a tenth of a kilometer towards an egg just on like when I'm starting up and slowing down. Unicorn Puppies, you saw this thing on some forum where some new Pokemon got a shiny Mudkip, and he restarted his game because he thought it was a glitch. Ah, that would kill me inside to see someone do that. Like, oh, I got this glitched Pokemon, so I just, you know, got rid of it so it didn't break the game. It's like, no, you had the ultimate starter. What are you doing? Lord Nackrak, welcome to the stream. Pokemon messed up. Are you talking about Pokemon Go? Yeah, it's not Game Freak doing that one, so, you know, things happen. Niantic's been working on that. They've kind of fixed some things, but at the same time, I don't know how much they've actually fixed. Would I recommend to stream on a what would I recommend to stream on a tablet? Like, stream from a tablet? I don't know. Because the problem is, like, with tablets and stuff, with like, phones and tablets, apps are kind of designed to use all of the power on it. So what ends up happening is, like, you use all the power on it for the app, and then you have to use more power to stream, and things just start, like, getting buggy. So I don't really know what games would work. And also, I don't know many mobile games to play in the first place. Have you ever found an uncatchable shiny? I haven't. The first one that we could possibly find is this Zigzagoon. Eight. You're calling it. All right, David. We'll see. That'll be a while off though. Or probably. I don't actually know how many we're gonna get through this stream, just because of the way I'm doing this. I think I'm taking a little bit more time than normal. Your eyes are trolling you, and instead of seeing a regular Mareep, you see a pink Mareep. That means it's a shiny, but in the end, it's a regular Mareep. Dang, I've felt that way too, Memo. I actually had that with a Wingull hunt, because part of you know, in Sun and Moon when a Pokemon appears, there's like, especially from SOS, there's like a little bit of a green sparkle that comes out, and there's like just a hint of green, which is just about as much green as Wingull shiny has. So I was like, oh, the very first time that it popped down, and I just kept tricking itself in my eyes. Also, just for everyone who's new to the stream, because I have seen a good number of new faces today, just so you're aware, this is a PG stream, so like, generally profanity and stuff will be removed. There's actually a filter that, now like YouTube added a filter where like that stuff can kind of just get automatically held for the mods to look at without even showing up. So if you see a message deleted, or your message doesn't show up, it may have just been removed. Just so everyone is aware. Evan the Swaggiest, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Imagine how much you want the shiny. I know. I can imagine that now, because I've had those egg hatching sessions where it's just like, just give me the shiny, please. Come on, why haven't I gotten it yet? And you go on for a couple hundred eggs, and you just feel like, I should have gotten this by now. It's a pretty relaxed chat, so you're curious how it will blow up when I find it. I know, it'll be pretty crazy. Also, I don't think I did any kind of timing with that one. Didn't even know you can remove chats. Like, what do you mean by remove chats? Because the mods and stuff have the ability to, like, delete comments, and they've always had it. As well as, yeah, you can personally remove your own. Like, you can retract your message if, like, you got a typo or something. But yeah, mods have always had the ability to, like, curate chats and remove spam and stuff. It's just YouTube, like, added a feature where it'll automatically flag things. My over or under odds currently, Unicorn Puppies, we are currently over odds, unfortunately. Odds in this game are 8,192. So we are almost 300 over odds at this point. It will, yeah, like, I think, I don't even know if I finished up with that. But it will be interesting to see what happens when it shows up. Why don't I do RNG manip? Wouldn't it be faster, especially in Emerald? It's not so difficult. So in Emerald, RNG manip happens after you catch the shiny. Like if you catch the first shiny, like once I get this Treecko, I can basically, in a sense, manipulate the RNG. So that I can basically force more shiny encounters to happen, because I'll know the exact times that I get shiny encounters, so I can make sure I encounter Pokemon at those exact moments, which dramatically increases the odds of getting a shiny. Because instead of looking at every frame in the game for the possibility of one being able to give you a shiny, you're looking at a very small section, like a very small time frame, down to like, depending on how accurate you are, like half a second. So you have like 30 frames that you know one is guaranteed to give you a shiny. So your odds at that point are like 1 in 30. But the problem is you have to get a shiny first. And the only kind of manipulation you can do is clicking the button at different times that sign has come down on the initial screen when we soft reset. So we will see. Tendencies, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but welcome to the stream. And Skythorn, welcome back. I just haven't, yeah, the mods have the ability to remove spam and stuff, and if you time people out or block them, it'll also, like, remove it. Yeah, you'll just see that in some live chats where they get removed. Thanks for the answer. No problem. I try my best to answer questions. Sorry if, like, I don't articulate things completely correctly. I tend to have issues, like, doing that. Like, I always feel like I leave stuff out. What happened to Dylan? I think he got timed out. Lacrame, what is up? Welcome back. Grand Plasma, welcome back to the stream. YouTube should just censor things the way the town of Salem does. Oh, just, like, make funny words out of it. The problem with that is, like, a lot of channels are okay with it, you know? Like, a lot of channels aren't trying to be, like, PG or anything, so they don't care. So YouTube's not gonna, like, necessarily flag it. So what YouTube does now is, like, they've offered the ability to basically, they do a pre-screen, but then mods can, like, double check and, like, go, no, this was okay. Like, let's say I, like, tell someone, yeah, do this, or, like, a bunch of people, you can do this right now. YouTube can just, like, flag that, and the mods go, no, 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 ignore it. Ryugator, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're just here trying to get a red-tailed wood gecko Pokemon. 84, 83, we're calling it. Your father disconnected your Wi-Fi. Why do you do that, Argon? How Apple's YouTube channel how Apple's YouTube channel is called? Like, what's the name of it? Apple. If you're talking about Apple codes, it's Apple codes. Yeah. Why did your father disconnect the internet, Argon? Yes, Friday, bout time. Agreed, Hyptic. Agreed. Ready for the weekend. Ready for some more shiny hunting. Alright, so that's what you're asking? Alright, yeah, no problem, Mama. Yeah, check out his stuff, and you may be able to see Tony over there as well. I'm so nervous. We've been doing this for months, and I'm still so nervous. I'm going to reset over this Treecko when we see it. I feel like because we've been doing this for months, I'm more nervous I'm going to. What if I never get it? So we're going to be going until we get it. It may just slowly, as we do other things, unfortunately, like, if other things happen where we can actually kind of do more stuff, like if I get a 3DS cap card and we can hunt in, you know, the newer games and stuff, like, it may get pushed more and more to the wayside, but we'll never stop it. You know, we're gonna go until we get it, because there's a series I want to do afterwards with it, and I'm not gonna give up, for sure. Yeah, I will get it. If it happened once, it will happen again. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be going for this thing until we get it. It'll happen. Yeah, there's some people, their odds, like, it takes a lot of people a long time to get it, unfortunately. It's just one of the unfortunate truths of full odds hunting. If I do reset over the shiny Treecko, because of Emerald's busted RNG, can't you just try timing everything the exact same you're getting at? Yeah, you can. Still doesn't, it doesn't make me want, it doesn't make me not want to mess it up any less, though. You're gonna go play Pokemon Emerald? Well, have fun, Munatita. You already come? What happened? Zach, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could come. But nothing really has happened so far. You've been cursed by somebody, and that's why I haven't found it. I know, it feels that way. It feels that way. I think it's because I didn't do full odds hunting first. The game's just like, no. You're stuck. You can only catch things. You can only be successful through method hunts now. Shane, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Does Uproar do the same damage every time? I think Uproar gets worse every time that... Because Uproar is one of the moves that continues over multiple turns, right? I think Uproar does more damage each time, but I may be mistaken. Your friend just drew a picture of your friend group as Pokemon. It's amazing. You ended up as a Treecko coincidentally. That's pretty cool, David. How are you? Am I tired? I'm not tired, Shane. I know you're in Italy, I believe. Over here, it is much earlier than it is over there, so it's still pretty early in the evening. So I'm still pretty awake. Sorry you're late. You and your friends are making a Pokemon hack ROM. That's pretty cool, Curse. You don't know how to explain it exactly? It's all good. What's my favorite Gen 3 starter? Treecko. Obviously. We're hunting it right now. Yeah, 556, same Fire Falcon. You're a new subscriber? Thank you, Worldwide Tech. I appreciate it. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I hope so, Ivan. I hope so. What is my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon? That's actually really kind of a tough one, because I haven't... That is a tough one. Maybe Smeargle? Seven what? Oh, 7:57. Yep, that is true. It's almost midnight there in Italy. Yeah, it's pretty late for all you guys in Europe. And these streams actually used to happen even later. I used to start streaming... I stream now from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I used to start and go from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So, like, it used to be, like, 4:30 in the morning for, like, Mau Mau in Greece while watching these streams some days. So they are a little bit earlier. Hopefully, hopefully it makes it a bit easier on all of you European guys watching. No shiny yet and almost 8,500. Wow, it's getting tired. It is taking a long time, Zach. This is true. Hopefully we can get it soon, though. Yeah, don't forget to hit the bell notification. Yeah, it may help you guys get notified of the streams, but it seems to also really not be. I don't know. A lot of people are saying they don't get the notification for it until the stream's like 30 minutes to an hour through. I don't know. YouTube's always been weird about that kind of thing. But either way, it wouldn't hurt if you want to catch these. I streamed from like 7 to 10, like 2 to 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Well, I know I did like a 5 to 8 or 5 to 9 stream, like last Saturday. But yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since I switched to the new schedule. Yeah. I think you might be the only Canadian here with all the Americans and Europeans. Maybe. I mean, there's probably a few Canadians here. Little Mac, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. There you go. Unicorn Puppies, also Canadian. John Dave Vitorente, welcome back to the stream. You just soft reset a shiny Charmander. Shane, oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Here in the UK, it is 10:59. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty late for you guys, but it used to be a lot later. Like, I think... Yeah, by those numbers, I think I started at midnight for the UK before. Like, this is what I used to start at. Tommy, Bommy, welcome to the stream. And what's up? We're just sitting here trying to soft reset for this shiny Treecko, which has been very stubborn for the past couple months. Luis Juarez, welcome to the stream. Also, I don't know if I did any kind of, like, proper timing on that one. Oh well. On Monday, you will open 40 windows for this shiny Charmander. There you go, Argon. That's how you do it. Argentina, it is 7 p.m. Well, Argentina, you are about an hour ahead of me then. You must start the Canadian uprising. Hey, if you're just going to bring more people here, I'm not going to stop you. 3 more to 8,500? Yeah, yep. We just did 8,498, so we got 2 more now before 8,500. It's midnight there in Norway. Nice, Oscar. Yeah, it's getting pretty late for you guys. But again, Oscar, welcome to the stream. Game Boy Dan, welcome to the stream as well. And you got a shiny Mudkip. Congrats! You catch the shiny today, really? I hope so, Michael. I hope so. You're in Eastern Standard Time. For all you guys. Yep, I am also in Eastern Time. Alright guys, encounter 8,500. Hopefully we will get lucky soon. Clash, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and reset the save again. My live stream is the best kind on YouTube. Shane, thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm really happy when you guys show up every day. It's always fun interacting with y'all. You're an MST. Whoops, sent it early. All good. YouTube can't outsmart us when it comes to Spanish. That's the mods knowing Spanish. YouTube didn't detect that, but mods did. You want to save Pokemon Emerald Randomizer? What ROM hacker game should you play for a series? I don't know, Android Play. It's just up to you. I don't know many ROM hacks. Francisco, welcome to the stream. Arda, welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully it gets exciting here with a shiny soon. Did I see Candy Eevee fail to get shiny Treecko? I did see that a while ago, Jeffrey. Yeah, translate.google.com as well. Just saying it was Portuguese. There, yeah. I don't know that. I can't tell the difference without the help of something like Google. You want a shiny hunt while watching my streams, but you launched your 3DS 4 years ago, which had your Black 2 cartridges in it. I am sorry to hear that, Ethan. It would be awesome if you could shiny hunt along with us, but yeah, that is unfortunate, man. Why do I delete the data? So Shane, I reset the save because Emerald has busted RNG. So occasionally, like, a save won't be able to get a shiny through soft resetting. So what you have to do is reset your save every once in a while, and you do it about every 50 encounters to be efficient. So every 50 encounters, I completely reset the save and start from scratch to get a new trainer ID. That's the whole point of it. Is to just basically get a new trainer ID associated with it and get a different number, which mixes up the RNG. Your Portuguese, awesome, Francisco. That's cool. You broke your 3DS. That stinks. My sister broke my DS Lite, and then I broke it more. Basically, she made it, like, the original DSs, and especially the DS Lite, had that issue where the screen would go back, like, to the point where it was parallel with the bottom part, but it wasn't supposed to. And it would, like, kink the display cable inside the screen and make it where, like, Matthias, IRO, thank you for the sub. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. But yes, like, it made it where the screen was tinted red all the time. And the speakers were bad. She managed to corrupt all the game data I had. So, like, I kind of put it down for years until I picked up a 3DS. And so I decided, you know what, I'll try to fix my, like, DS Lite. But if there are, like, any actual issues with it that would need, like, new parts, I can just throw it in the trash. So it was broken, but then I, like, actually disassembled it. And so it ended up being in multiple pieces and broken. You still have your DS? That is awesome, Little Mac. That is awesome. At least you are able to, transfer Pokemon from Gen 3 to Gen 4 without borrowing something from people. Berserker, shiny, not yet, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get one soon. John the Pikachu, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Can I show my pad? Do you mean, like, my apartment? Maybe at some point that I'm not in the middle of, like, chores with a bunch of, like, piles of clothes and stuff all over the floor. You don't know how your 3DS broke? I mean, mine's kind of breaking. There's some issues with the battery, or like it'll just disconnect randomly. But it's homebrewed, so I can't exactly send it back to Nintendo. Otherwise, they'd be like, no, too bad, that's your fault. Mr. Cowie Gaming, welcome back to the stream. Glad to see you come back, man. You want to play Mario on your 3DS with your sister. You have a DS Lite and a DSi, but you have no Pokemon games for them. I mean, you can find some Pokemon games pretty cheap if you know where to look. Like, you can't go to GameStop or like EB Games or anything like that, unfortunately. For how long am I going to stream? The usual amount of time. Yep, from 5 to 7 Eastern time. So we are about halfway through the stream now. We're going to be going for about another hour. You're kind of broke. That'll do it. That'll do it. I feel you. How old am I? I am 20. Your Emerald game is crappy. It doesn't work if you slightly push on the cartridge. The connection may just need to be cleaned. Like the actual like metal connectors inside the cartridge or inside your Game Boy. May need to be cleaned. I know I bought a copy of Platinum that my 3DS just didn't recognize. It didn't even see a cartridge. And so, or it saw a cartridge, but it just saw a generic cartridge. It was like, oh, I can't read this. But literally, it just took taking like a paper towel and some isopropyl alcohol and rubbing it on each of the connectors. And they looked a lot shinier, and suddenly it worked. So that's just, it may just need to be cleaned. It's one of the biggest issues that cartridges have, is just they can get dirty. They can get dirty like that, and the connectors can get go bad, kind of. You played on your DS. I think the DS also had an issue with their, with that slot, I believe. Jeffrey, I appreciate that. Yeah, as I do this full odds hunt, I've been gaining a lot more respect for the people who, like, focus on doing full odds hunts, because I'm mainly a method hunter. Like, I normally hunt through SOS method. So for me, this kind of hunt is just ridiculous compared to what I'm used to. But it's the only thing I can stream right now, so we're getting used to it. Have you ever played Pokemon with a Nuzlocke? You've done it 1 or 2 times. I haven't done it yet, Michael. I'm actually trying to get one set up to, like, do on YouTube. But I still have to get, like, a copy of some editing software my dad has. What's up, Says? Welcome back to the stream. Can you get your daily welcome back to the stream? Well, there you go. You got it. Ace Trainer Ren, welcome back. Have I ever noticed that the Emerald Brendan was almost the Oras Brendan? I mean, they're the same character, aren't they? I think it's just, you know, the art's newer. The encounters got so slow, you think it's getting harder. So the encounters slowed down because of the encounters, like, counter slows down just because of resetting that save takes a few minutes. But if you're talking about, like, they just are slowing down in general, that's because I wait a little bit more each time throughout the save to try to hit new frames. You really only watch the Treecko hunt. I understand. I understand. I do notice that too. Like, Charmander doesn't get quite as many views, and I get that. Treecko has been, like, the staple hunt of the channel so far. Charmander just kind of mix it up for some people who prefer that there's a little bit of variety. Next soft reset, choose girl. Maybe she give you luck. We'll see, Argon. We'll see. I've chosen May a few times as my character. It's probably about time that we do it again. You want to watch all? I really hope you do, man. I really hope you stick around and enjoy all of it. Because yeah, every other stream I stream Treecko, and the other streams I'll stream Charmander. So basically, this stream's Treecko, but tomorrow will be Charmander, and then Sunday will be Treecko again. Should you play Pokemon Dark Rising for a series on your channel? I say go for it, Android. If I had a shiny Rayquaza, what would I name it? I don't know what I would name it, because I'm actually so terrible at naming Pokemon that I just kind of avoid giving them nicknames altogether. And just for all of you new people, if you are interested in chatting with everyone who's here outside of these streams, because you know the streams are only 2 hours a night, so there's 22 other hours in the day that there isn't a way to talk in a YouTube live stream here. There is a Discord linked down in the description that I have set up for everyone to join and participate in outside of these streams as well. And it's a pretty fun time. So if you're interested, you can click a link below, and maybe a mod can throw the link in the Discord chat, or in the live stream chat. There you go, Brad's already on it. And Queen is on it as well. What would be the most awkward thing to happen on stream? I feel like me missing the shiny is the most awkward thing that could happen that's stream related. And then from there, it's just awkward things that could happen in general. They'll just be awkward for me, like, as someone sitting in my bedroom alone. You know? Use Brad's... No, use Indy's link. His link is... His is spam. No. No, all of them are the same link. That's spam, though. It's not spam. It's not spam. It's just them mods all doing what I say at the same time. Mama, you're gonna use the link. Alright. Speaking of, like, things to come in my apartment. Alright. Sorry about that. One, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can use all the luck I can get at this point. Hopefully, Treecko will actually come home soon. See you later, Fire Falcon. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. You think I could use luck? Irma might actually destroy your house. This is true. Yeah, I hope everything is okay for you, Ethan. And, you know, everyone, all your neighbors, your family, anyone who is down there. Because Irma is still shaping up to be a pretty bad storm. Munatita, welcome back. I'm glad to hear that I'm one of your favorite channels, Mama. I really appreciate that. Shiny, come home. Yeah, I know. It's like Lassie come home, but this time with a lizard. May the hacks be in my favor. I mean, we're not going to resort to hacks at any point, so hopefully the luck is just in our favor enough. HDV has a plushie of an Eevee in his shirt for good luck, and it actually works. Maybe I just need to, like, constantly have this Rowlet sitting on my shoulder while we hunt. I'm going to keep him here for one encounter and see if I can balance him. And maybe he will bring luck. First time here, good luck. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. I feel awkward because I'm not turning my head, otherwise Rowlet's going to fall. Alright, moment of truth. Will Rowlet be the good luck charm? Well, Zigzagoon wasn't shiny. But now will Treecko be? Darn. Rowlet's on the shoulder, unfortunately, did not bring home the shiny luck. Cool, Rowlet. Thank you, Shiny Squirtle. I appreciate it. I've had this Rowlet for, like, most of the summer. My girlfriend got it for me at the same convention that I bought, I actually bought my copy of Leaf Green we've been using. And, Rowlet sat on my desk at work all summer long. Which is why it never showed up in streams before, like a week or two ago. Do the Rowlet thing. I should get something where I can just, like, keep Rowlet on my shoulder. Lucas Marsh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. You see, I would do the Rowlet thing longer, but I know that it was balancing on this part of my headphones. So if I turned my head at all, it would have fallen off forwards and backwards. Hello, Darkness, your only friend. How it feels to have gone 8,518 encounters for a shiny Pokemon and not have found it. Give you all the luck you had when you hatched the Feebas. I hope I get it. Yeah, no, that's what you did. You gave me all of that luck back then because you had gotten the Feebas and you felt like you didn't need it. And now you really need it for that, for the Mareep. Sam Ugalde, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. That kind of threw me off from the whole thing, because I was like, trying to say it, and then I realized, wait, there's letters there that I wasn't reading. But Sam, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. How to get the Japanese Leaf Green? I was at a convention, and one of the dealers there, like, what they do is they go around to these conventions, and they bring, like, imported games from Japan. You know, like a lot of PlayStation games and Nintendo games. Like, pretty much anything you could want. Nope, did not want to do that. But pretty much any game you would want, they would probably have if it's from Japan. And they had a few Pokemon games, and one of them was Leaf Green. A few of them were Leaf Green and Fire Red. And I was, you know, like I said, I kind of lost my Fire Red, so I was like, you know what, I could go with getting another copy of the Kanto remakes. So I picked it up. Seems that the shiny Mareep doesn't want you. Hey, well that just means that the one that does show up likes you even more. Mr. Badger, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow will be better. Yeah, I hope you get your shiny before school starts. That'd be a pretty awesome way to end the summer. I don't know why, my nose is like really itchy right now. Like right here. Diego and Ayana, welcome back to the stream. You have a shiny Treecko? That is awesome. Congrats. And Jacob Reyes, welcome back to the stream. I'm playing the actual game, or am I using a Game Boy Advance hack? I am playing the actual game. I have a Game Boy player hooked up to a GameCube, which is like that attachment lets you play like Game Boy cartridges in your GameCube. And so that's how I'm doing it, is I'm playing there and using the video out from the GameCube to stream with. So this is like a legit cartridge. This is actually the cartridge I've had of Emerald since I was like 8 or 9 years old. You might sub to me because Pokemon. Hey, there you go. I intend to do a lot of Pokemon stuff. How have we been? I've been pretty good, Jacob. Just been hunting some Pokemon and getting into the groove with college. How have you been? You just entered your first week of high school. I hope it went really well, Jacob. High school is a pretty exciting time. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Ladia Shiny is so beautiful. It is. It is. You're trying to hatch that shiny Mareep. Hopefully you get it soon, Mau Mau. You're trying to complete your Pokedex, but it's hard to find Pokemon. Yeah, I understand, Diego. Mau Mau had just spent a while with trying to complete his Pokedex. He got some help from people in the Discord with trades and stuff. But yeah, it can be pretty difficult. High school is way better than middle school. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's so many more things you can do, and high school is like the first place you can really start choosing some kind of electives and stuff that you really enjoy doing. You just got a shiny Hoppip. Well, congrats, Mr. Badger. It's good to hear that it is good to hear you're enjoying it, Jacob. Christoph, welcome to the stream. What's good, Concha? Long time no see. In Germany, the high school started, so you didn't make it to my streams often. I understand. Yeah, school has been starting all around the world. Yeah, a lot of Europe just went back. A lot of America started on Tuesday. I've been in school for about 2.5 weeks. No, 3 weeks now. I just finished the 3rd week. So, yep, school is getting back underway, so I understand a lot of people's schedules got busy again. What will I do with the Treecko after I find a shiny form? So I'm planning on doing a shiny badge quest in Emerald, which means catching a new shiny Pokemon before every gym battle. So that's the goal. Is once we get Treecko, we'll be doing like a hybrid Let's Play / live stream type thing where I'm gonna like pre-record and like record and edit all the stuff that happens between here and Roxanne's gym, and then once we get to Roxanne, before we go into the gym and battle it, I'm going to shiny hunt for another Pokemon somewhere on one of the routes between here and here in the gym, and that'll be live streamed. Hopefully it won't take as long as Treecko, because the same reason Treecko takes forever is going to be the reason why those streams are hopefully like one-night streams. We'll see, though. You must find a job, you want to buy a 3DS, but you don't have money. At least you know the first step to getting the money. You have a Turtwig with its hidden ability from Wonder Trade. That's awesome. How many schools have I been to? From 4K to 12, you had 2. Your first school was 4K to so like preschool. So I was in just in general like the types of school, elementary school from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then middle school 6th to 8th, and then after that it was high school from 9th to 12th, and now I'm in college. But I went to 2 elementary schools because I moved in 3rd grade. Hope I don't soft reset over the Treecko. Same, Mr. Badger. That would be the worst thing that could happen, but fortunately, Treecko is like Emerald special in that if you soft reset over a shiny, or like the Zigzagoon pops up shiny, you can get that shiny back and kind of manipulate your timing. If it was Zigzagoon, you can like manipulate your inputs a bit to make it be where Treecko shiny instead. Just because instead of being truly random, Emerald is like a sequence of random numbers that are always the same random numbers. So it's more of a timing game with Emerald. Once you have a save that can actually give you a shiny in the first few seconds. And now your second school. Nice, yeah. Yeah, so I guess for you, high school is a big step up because it's a lot different. You live in Florida and you get school off for a week because of Irma. Yeah, I can understand them doing that. Hopefully you're safe though, Lucas, because Irma's shaping up to be pretty bad. Adam Woodward, today is the day? I hope so. I would love to be able to get this shiny today. This is going to be your team of Shiny Megas: Charizard, Pidgeot, Gyarados, Latias, Camerupt, and Glalie. Nice. Today's what day? It is hopefully the day we get the Shiny Kristoff. The worst thing that could happen would be I'm drinking the water when the shiny pops up, and then I just freak out and like throw the water bottle erratically, like right at my computer or right at the GameCube I'm playing on, and it just like fries everything. What's my favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is Shiny Milotic. Like, Milotic is just such a cool Pokemon in general. From, you know, its design to, you know, how you had to get it in Gen 3. Like, overall, it was just such an awesome Pokemon. And then I saw the shiny, and I was like, oh wow, the shiny is such a cool color scheme, and it's like a bunch of my favorite colors mixed. So I'm like, okay. So I instantly went and caught a shiny Feebas in Sun because I was like, I needed a Milotic. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need this instant. So it was my very next hunt. Always wanted a shiny other than the Lake of Rage Gyarados that you transferred to White. Well, Minecrafter 4201, yeah, I mean, for sure it is a lot more fun to like find shinies that are, you know, truly random and stuff, or at least, you know, hunted for, not just the Lake of Rage. But hey, a shiny is still a shiny, and if you really want to get into shiny hunting, there are so many ways to do it, either just by soft resetting like this, or depending on what game you're trying to do it in, there's methods to hunt for that increase your odds. Seabass Gamer PvP, welcome to the stream. Does a shiny pop up on the pick when you touch the Pokeball? Because if it does, you can do this much easier. It does not. Unfortunately, the only time that ever was a thing was in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Which is why Heart Gold Soul Silver starter hunts are essentially 3 in 8,000 instead of 1 in 8,000. Because you're looking at 3 different Pokemon at all times. Welcome back, Salamao. Sorry you're late, but you're here. Well, welcome back to the stream, Alex. And like I said, if like I go quiet more often, Minecrafter 4201, welcome to this, or thank you for the sub. I already said welcome to the stream, so thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so like I've been saying, if I seem quieter and like I'm just staring at something this time, it's because like I'm actually trying to time and watch that sign. Because that's like the one way in Emerald to kind of increase your odds in a way, is to just make sure you're varying your timing some. You recently got a shiny Drudgeon. Nice! Shiny hunting is easy in Pokemon Platinum, it's just time consuming. That's honestly how a lot of the games became at us. Mr. Badger 101, thank you for the sub. That's honestly how a lot of the games became starting in Gen 4. Just because there they added the methods for hunting. And honestly, like, this is easy. It's still just time consuming. It's a matter of eating your patience up. I feel like Poké Radar is actually one of the more difficult ones to pull off just because there are so many ways it could just kind of end on you if you're not careful. So I played the trading card game, Concha. I haven't really played the trading card game. I've picked up a few packs of cards, just to like open, more as like a collecting thing than a playing the card game thing. As a little kid, I tried learning it as much as a little kid tries to learn the game. You know, someone who's like super young and kind of not really, you know, like I was like 5 or 6, so I really wasn't caring. I didn't really care about the rules of the game at the time. I was like, this card has more damage, so it's stronger. Ha, I win, you know. You got a shiny Grubbin? Awesome, Alex. Don't understand why I don't have like 50,000 subs. My streams aren't awkward, and you like my determination. Well, Lucas, a lot of that is just, you know, it takes time to build up that many subs, and also, I don't know, it's just luck sometimes. Like, I've really only been streaming for like 2 months, and a lot of it requires like like a lot of it's just a matter of I don't really make other content aside from the streams. I want to, I just have to like get things set in place to actually do it. But yeah, it takes time. We've had pretty solid growth though, so I'm not complaining by any means. If you can, you'll trade Shiny Lucario a level 41. I mean, personally, if you're offering it to me, thanks, but like no thanks. I generally try to catch all my own shinies. But if you're just willing to like give it to someone who's like in the community here, there is the Discord down below, and you can like set things up with people. There's even a chat for like trading between specific people. You gotta go, so see you later, Alex. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You're playing through Soul Silver when you found your Hoppip shiny. It was pretty great. Awesome, Mr. Badger. Yep, there you go. Brad posting the Discord link again for anyone that is still interested. You like to be there in the stream when I get to 1,000 subscribers. We're pretty close, actually. I mean, before the stream we were like at about 835 or so. So we're actually getting pretty close to 1,000. So assuming that like suddenly, like the streams don't just suddenly stop not gaining subs, we start losing subs or something, we should be getting there pretty soon, which is super hype to think about. Tixelpilp, welcome back to the stream. As well as Daver Gamer, welcome back. You were busy starting a Pokemon blog, really? So what are you gonna like, aside from just Pokemon, what are you gonna blog about on there? Like, what kind of specific stuff? That's pretty cool. What's my favorite season from the Pokemon anime? Your favorite season is Johto. So, I still need to watch most of the Pokemon anime. The last time I like really watched it was as a kid, and I was like season 1, like Indigo League, Kanto, and stuff. So I don't really have a favorite season that I can say. I need to watch it though, because I want to be able to have one. I feel like if there was one, it would end up being Advanced Generation. You know, like more Hoenn related stuff, because I am too big of a Hoenn fanboy. Probably tutorials, news, tips, etc. That's awesome. When my name Discord brand is already when you name Discord, Brad is already waiting to post the Discord link. Yep, pretty much. As soon as he hears me mention it, he's like, "Oh yeah, Ian's gonna like end this with oh, by the way, mod, throw it in here." But yeah, what's my favorite Pokemon? Yours says Sceptile. Mine is Rowlet. Sorry, it's all good. Maybe Jixelpip. We can see about that. What's my favorite game in general? At this point, it's probably Pokemon, but not Pokemon related, because like that's generally like the caveat on it. Because I'm streaming Pokemon, I have like 900 hours in my copy of Sun. It's like, besides Pokemon, what are you into? So for me, that'd be Rocket League. Rocket League is like the only game I've been like legitimately competitive in, and like tried to be super competitive in. But I haven't played it in a while because I get about as much enjoyment out of it as I do Pokemon, but Pokemon doesn't come with shiny hunting and Pokemon. But shiny hunting and Pokemon doesn't come with the same level of like stress and almost like anger that Rocket League can bring, just like as any competitive game would. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left in the stream. Like Queen said, it would be nice to see if you could get noticed. Yeah, I mean, if you're streaming afterwards, I can point people there if they want to keep watching. And Joao, I can just call you Joao. I think I have been, for the most part. Be right back. Alright, Tixelpip, see you in a bit. And we're gonna reset the save again, guys. Potentially the last time of the night. I don't know if we'll get to 8,600 encounters or not. David Bertrand, welcome back to the stream. This is as long as it's taken me to get a shiny. It is Blue Fire. But that's also because this is the first full odds hunt I've ever done. You're a wood gecko. Well, are you a shiny wood gecko? And if you are, could you please appear on the screen when we get back to hunting? Tonight on the stream, watch Ian try to close a bottle of water. But yeah, this is like by far my longest hunt. My longest successful hunt was 1,600 encounters, so, you know, like this is at least 6 times as long as my longest hunt that has been successful. If he is a green, red-tailed gecko, he is already on the stream boards. Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, no, that's his brother. We need him to show up. His brother's here waiting for him. That's the problem. When he shows up, he gets his nice little space right there. We should make it to 50 likes, only 5, and you start with the first like. Alright. Hopefully we can get there. That'd be pretty awesome. Because, like, likes definitely help out with live streams, you know. The more it's like the more YouTube kind of is like, people are enjoying this and interacting, and it kind of shares it more. Which is, like, it's a necessity for, like, streams, is basically, like, YouTube be like, oh, people are enjoying this, you know? Because YouTube, it's all up to YouTube. YouTube has the power to, you know, recommend whatever they want, basically, and if they decide, like, this stream shouldn't be, then it just kind of stops there, and, like, people who don't already know about it won't find out about it. Good night, everyone. See you later, Argon. Thanks for tuning into the stream, and I hope to see you again soon. You never see anything about the previous capture, that is said. Yeah, because there hasn't been a previous capture on stream yet. As soon as we get one, it'll be there. It's just, it is kind of sad that we've been going like 2 months and still don't have anything in that box. When was the last time I found a random shiny? You found a random Gligar in Heart Gold this January while playing through the story. Nice, Max. Last time I found a random shiny was a shiny Golduck in Pokemon Sun. I was trying to level up a shiny shiny Sandygast I had caught to make it a Palisand. I was just running around in Pony Gauntlet, random encountering things, and I ended up just like running into a Pokemon, and it was a shiny Golduck. I don't know how long ago that was, but it was a while ago. Well, yeah, day 33. It is pretty crazy. First off, we have been going for so long with this thing. I mean, I was prepared for it to go pretty long, like up to like 10,000. I just didn't think it would take this long to get to 10,000. I will be honest. Are you doing 6 shiny hunting in your Fire and Leaf Arena? Nice, Daniel. Nice. Pokemon X and Leaf Green and Sapphire and Light. Nice. Tomorrow, you think so? Alright. It's now over 50. That is awesome, Kasha. And yeah, if you can post that in the Discord. You have permission to do that now. You're an Emerald fanboy, and when you were 9 years old, you found a shiny Poochyena randomly without knowing what it was. Old days are the best days. Yeah, like, remembering back to when I was a little kid playing Pokemon, it was definitely like the best memories of Pokemon you'll ever have. Like, as a kid, you know, your first experiences with it. Had to join and set up the Discord so you're back. Well, welcome back, Destroyer. Jamie Rodriguez, hopefully tonight is finally. Let me see. Yeah, hopefully we can find this thing. That would be fantastic. Oh no. Yeah, we haven't gotten it yet though, Jamie. We just had to reset the save because Emerald's weird about stuff, and every once in a while you just have to completely reset your save. So we actually don't even have a Pokemon yet. Red, welcome back to the stream. As well as I believe some other people showed up that I did not say hello to. Ash Greninja, yeah, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, let's overwrite the save and get right back to this shiny hunting. That nail tastes good? Oh, I didn't bite my nail, I just kind of like put my hand right here. It wasn't like eating anything, it was just like weird. But Ash Greninja, what's up, man? Welcome back. Alright guys, back into the swing of the shiny hunting. Hopefully we can get through to 8,600 encounters tonight. Or even more hopefully we get to shiny Treecko first. Thanks, Indy, for getting those. I was going to try to get them, but you got there first. Isn't shiny hunting harder in Emerald? It is, Focus Punch Blissey. We are counting for it. Like we're taking it into account basically, and making sure for it to not be impossible. Because if you don't know about the issues that Emerald has, it can technically become impossible to shiny hunt. But we are taking it into account, and what it actually means is this is going to be the hardest hunt I ever do unless I do like Manaphy. Because with this, you're dealing with broken RNG blindly. But after we get this, we'll know like when we have a shiny frame, and it'll actually make shiny hunting super easy for the rest of the game. Something about seeds in frames, yep, exactly. Where most games have a random seed, which makes the frames that create shinies random every time you start the game, this one always has the same seed. So the frames are always the same dependent on your trainer ID. So like, when we reset the save, it changes those frames and the times that shinies will pop up. But just soft resetting doesn't do that. So it's going to be like, if a Pokemon would appear at 1.5 seconds exactly, it'll do that every time while soft resetting with a certain save. When we first started Emerald, you found a shiny, they're trying to say, Pidgey! But there's no Pidgeys in there aren't Pidgeys in Emerald though, Lucas. Are we talking about a Fire Red Leaf Green? Your Emerald save got corrupted right after you finished it in 16 hours. Oh no! That stinks, losing all that playtime. Victor, what's for my shiny? Like, what's up with it? I hope we get it soon. What is the rarest shiny I have? I don't have any that are like particularly rare, because you know you can hunt for all of them easily. None of them are like special, like super special shinies or anything. None of them are like time based, where you know you can only get it at certain times or anything. I guess I'd have to think about like maybe, I don't know, mini or something you can't SOS chain, something you would have to breed for. Maybe Alolan starters. I don't know, because most of my stuff's been SOS hunting, so it actually hasn't been that uncommon in terms of shinies. This Treecko will be the rarest, if you consider it different than, like, an Oras Treecko, you know? Because this one will be full odds entirely. Competitive Pokemon, you were using, Mega Pert, and used Ice Punch against the Superior and got the 10% freeze. Nice. Unless the 10% freeze is on you, I don't know which way that goes. I feel like it would hit the Superior. In that case, nice. Otherwise, I'm sorry if it hurt you. Because I'm not competitive, and honestly, I kind of forget a lot of move stuff. Yeah, fired. Alright, Lucas. Yeah, that stinks to get, like, you got the shiny popped up before you even got the Pokeballs. That stinks, man. It hit Superior. Okay, then nice. Otherwise, I was complimenting you having a lot of misfortune. Have to go. See you next time. We'll see you later, Jacob. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and I do hope to see you again next time. Whoops. I felt like I missed him. Sorry, guys. Satoshi is better. Yeah, everything's better if you just change it to a Japanese name. Ash is weak compared to everyone. pretty much to keep the same like story of the anime going, of anime wanting to be, you know, win the Pokemon League and stuff. My time is almost up. Yeah, we have about like 15-20 minutes left in the stream. We're going to be going probably until 8,600 encounters. But hey, if we don't get it tonight, we will be hunting Treecko again, or we'll be hunting Charmander tomorrow, and the day after that we'll be back at Treecko if we don't find it tonight. You could one-hit KO Infernape with Water Shuriken. Oh, you're talking as Greninja. Alright. Where did the name Mindless Enigma come from? It comes from like a SpongeBob quote, you know, like Patrick going, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. I don't know why. One day I was just like, my mind was just wandering and eventually thought of that line for some reason. I was playing like GTA. I don't know why it came out. I was like, that's kind of a cool name. Or I was like, oh, Mindless Enigma could be kind of a cool name. So I made my when I like had to remake my YouTube account, like my laptop died, and I decided, you know, it's a good time to just make new accounts. I made YouTube with the name Mindless Enigma. That's really all that there is behind that story. What do I think what do I think is the ugliest shiny? I have. That's an interesting one, but at least that puts like a tangible, you know, which Pokemon do I personally think that I own? It's still a tough one. It may honestly be like Dewpider or Araquanid. Like I just really don't. I don't really like the like that purple and orange that it has. When we put the luck in me, I hope that it works. Ningen Destroyer. Hopefully that luck shows through, and we get this Treecko here in the next about 32 encounters. Do I know which Pokemon you have? I do not, Dragonclaw. Batman Man 2, can I say hi to you? Well, welcome to the stream, Batman Man 2. Are you at now, Dragonclaw? See you later. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Misty is a true water trainer. She could train. You're still talking to Greninja, aren't you? Yay. I mean, I try to talk to everyone in chat, Batman. Greninja is indeed in Smash Bros. I am terrible at Smash Bros, though, so I've never played Greninja in Smash just because try to learn like one character to be decent at that, and I'm still terrible at Samus, even though like Samus is the only thing I've ever played. We all have opinions, though. Exactly. Exactly. Like, that's the best. That's, like, the biggest part of the mindset you have, like, with any, like, kind of discussions. Yeah. Oh, I think this is my favorite, but I understand there are 807 or 810 to choose from. Someone else may have a different opinion on it. Yep. In Smash Bros, you always played Lucario. Fair enough. I know a lot of people who, like, have their one main and they never play anything else. In my opinion, about the Alola season and the upcoming movie. So if you're talking about the anime Sotos, personally, I don't like the new art style, but I like the animation, like the fluidity of the animation that I've seen in terms of the anime. But I haven't really watched the anime much. Like, I haven't watched the newer seasons at all. I've only seen, like, small clips from the latest season. So that's all I have to go off of. And I want to see the movie. I haven't heard too much about the new movie. I haven't looked into it. But I would like to see it. Ace Trainer, you're saying 8,600? We'll see. That's going to be the encounter that we end on for the night. So that would be pretty awesome to end the stream with a shiny. You main Captain Falcon. Nice, Badger. Nice. Your favorite starter is either Emperor or Blaziken or Typhlosion. You can't choose. Fair enough, Minecrafter. There's a lot to choose from, so it can definitely be tough to pick a single favorite. You always have max friendship with them, and then you always choose fire. Fair enough. Lucario could do a Kamehameha. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why not. Lucario doesn't have that much Saiyan power, but the shiny Lucario. If I don't get the shiny this stream, then Irma won't destroy your house. If I don't get it, then that's like incentive for me not to get it then, Ethan. How long have we been streaming? Zert, we have been going for about an hour and 45 minutes today. Batman Man 2, thank you for the sub. You'll probably stream as I do the last one or two encounters. Alright, Tixelpip. I will point people there if they want to go and join in on your stream after this one ends. The yellow Super Lucario, exactly. So much just to Ethan. You're trying to make me not get the shiny? But I want the shiny. Is shiny Wingull rare? All shinies are rare. Because, you know, all shinies are rare when you find them, depending on what game you're hunting in. It's somewhere between like 1 in 8,000 and 1 in 4,000 odds of running into one. So I would consider that rare in my book. The yellow Lucario with 9,000 key power, exactly. I want you to get it, but also don't want your house to be destroyed, and don't think I'm going to get this stream. Don't hit me. I understand, Ethan. I completely understand not wanting to have your house destroyed by a hurricane. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable hope and wish. Is Feebas rare? Feebas is pretty rare, especially in Gen 3. So getting it shiny in Gen 3 is ridiculously rare. In the newer games, Feebas is pretty much just a normal Pokemon in terms of rarity, but the shiny is still pretty rare even then. I have to go. Hope I get the shiny. See you later, Sotos. I hope to see you again soon. And Lala Meow, you subbed. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Jordan Gurier, have I seen any shinies Zigzagoon yet? We have not. We haven't seen any shinies yet, unfortunately. This hunt's been really brutal on us, because you would think at this point we would have seen at least one, just because of how high we are in number of encounters. We're higher than Aunts, and we haven't seen, and we've encountered 2 Pokemon every time we've hunted. So we basically like double odds, and have still not seen any shinies. Poti de la Rosa, thank you for the sub. Go shiny. I hope we get it, Electro. I hope we get it. Do I have Pokemon Sun or Moon? I do. I have both of them, actually. And I have 900 hours in my copy of Pokemon Sun. If I use slacking, call it bread, because it will loaf around. I will stop at 8,600. For the night, I will, Lautaro. That's a nice, shiny Rowlet profile picture. Agreed. Everything Rowlet is nice. All things Rowlet are nice. And we're going to do the last encounter with Rowlet on our shoulder again, just because why not? Imagine that I get the shiny and reflexively reset the game. I am so nervous about that, Marco. Like, that could so easily happen, unfortunately. Did you miss anything, Chronicles? You have not missed anything. We haven't even seen a shiny Zigzagoon yet. And welcome back, Mau Mau. You're Italian, please don't ban you. I'm not going to ban you, Lala. Why would I ban you for just because you're Italian? Doo-Doo Minecraft Pocket Edition, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know how Mau Mau would ban you either. Pretty much like Brad said, as long as you're like respectful to everyone in the chat, you'll be fine. How many Pokemon games do I have? Well, I have Pokemon Yellow, I have Pokemon Emerald, Leaf Green, Platinum, Pearl. I don't know why I said those in that order. Pearl, Platinum. Then I have XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, so that's 9, and then I have Sun and Moon, so 11. The stream is all set. All right, Sixelpip. Well, hopefully you will be underway around the time that we end. Do I own GameCube Pokemon games? I don't actually. I actually don't even own a GameCube. The one I'm using right now is actually Brad's. He let me borrow it, and he had like a Game Boy player. So that's how I'm capturing the footage. Battle in the chat. Oh boy. What was my first Pokemon game? That would be Fire Red, but unfortunately I lost my copy of it. Yeah, I bought Fire Red when I was about 8 years old. And then that Christmas, my relatives got me Sapphire and Emerald. Am I getting something? I hope we get it. I would hope we get something this stream. Otherwise, I hope we get something next stream. No Gen 4 games. Or no Gen 2 games. Yep. Nope. No Johto games at all. I didn't get into Pokemon until after Johto. I got into it in Gen 3. And then my DS broke between Diamond Pearl releasing and like Heart Gold Soul Silver coming out. So I never had a way to play Pokemon at the time that Johto was the main franchise, was like the main region. Exactly. Brad offered me stuff, and then we both just left for college, and it never happened. Mimicry Dingus, welcome back to the stream. I really want to see the reaction of me finding a shiny and instantly reset fail. I hope we don't do that, Zwerg. I hope that doesn't happen. I should play Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I need to play it at some point, Jordan. Another thing is, Indy here offered to sell me his copy of Soul Silver, but I was like, oh, just let me like get it paid first, and then I got paid and bought other stuff. I was like, let me get paid again, and that just happened like all summer. Coliseum is tough. I need to play it though, just because like I have the ability to with a GameCube here. Which is my favorite legendary? Yours is Entei. Mine is Rayquaza. Emerald does have messed up RNG, Zert, but we are accounting for that. Basically, what we're doing is we're resetting the save entirely every 50 encounters, which gives us a new trainer ID, which re-randomizes the shiny frames. You're gonna tell a joke? Alright, Destroyer. For how long are we gonna stream? I'm going to stream until 5,600. I'm gonna be going to 8,600, yeah, Memo. Yeah, Rayquaza is the best. Yeah, as a Gen 3 fanboy, for sure. Rayquaza. I almost said Rowlet, but yeah, Rayquaza is like the legendary I remember the most about. You started to play Pokemon at the age of 4 and stopped after your mother died. Oh man. Until you decide to pick up your Game Boy and play again. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. You have Moltres on Emerald traded from Fire Red. Nice, Lala. That's pretty cool. I had Moltres on my copy of Fire Red. Never traded it off because I didn't own any link cables. And my friends mostly had like Gen 2 stuff. They didn't have Gen 3. So, or like my neighbors didn't have Gen 3. So I didn't really have anyone to trade with anyways, unfortunately. What do you call a fake card? A cardboard. Have you made a cardboard car? Yeah. Brad actually made a cardboard car at one point. See your joke funny? It's funny. Giratina freezes, shatters, then melts. Oh, you're still doing the battle. Oh, you're gonna carry on with your shiny hunting Squirtle. You're at about 200 encounters and still going. Well, good luck, Tixelpip. I hope you get it soon. Oh, you traded it with a VBA link on emulator. Nice. Yeah, personally, I'm not playing on an emulator, so I can't exactly do that. And also, this was like at least 10 years ago. We're talking when I talk about this, so it was kind of before I had a computer to do emulator stuff on. Why don't I like Pokemon Go? So I played it right when it came out, and that was when it had a lot of issues. So I just kind of put it aside until Gen 3 Pokemon started getting added. Once they add Hoenn Pokemon, I'm going to pick it up again and try it one more time. But basically, like, the battery drained too much, they broke the tracker, you know, I couldn't ride my bike to hatch eggs because the speed limit was too low. There were just so many, like, combined issues. The servers were always bad. I think the servers are still bad. So it's just like, there were a bunch of little issues where the game just didn't feel fun to me, in a sense. Like, it was fun for the first week, but after that, like, the nostalgia of all those Kanto Pokemon faded away, and I was like, eh. Sorry to just dampen the mood. Basically, Pokemon kept their Mondos. It's all good mimicry. It is all good. But yeah, it's cool seeing how, like, games kind of can have that connection. Imagine now if I get a shiny 6 again. It could happen. It could happen for sure. You have a Ruby game on your game. You have Ruby on your Game Boy. Nice, Lala. That's awesome. Gamer Dude JK, welcome to the stream. You really dislike Pokemon Go. It just isn't the same. I'm like, it was a fun. It's a fun concept, and I wish that it worked better. Like, if it was, like, I don't know how I would necessarily fix it. Like, it basically said to sit down and be like, if it was just like legitimately making Pokemon in real life, I would love it. But the problem is there were so many, like, little restrictions, and, like, they can do, like, just everything felt wrong about it, I guess. You'd rather bring your 3DS to play Pokemon Sun. That's what I do, though. That is what I do, because I really enjoy, like, actual Pokemon games more. Imagine if I found Shiny Treecko and Zigzagoon at the same time. That would be pretty crazy, Lucas. That would actually be legitimately crazy. If I see Shiny Zigzagoon, I mean, I'd kind of freak out a little bit, because what it actually means is we're really close to getting Shiny Treecko. Just because the way Emerald works, if we see a Shiny Zigzagoon, we're pretty close to getting Shiny Treecko. So I'd get pretty happy, but at the same time I'd be a little bit upset that it was Zigzagoon that we saw and not Treecko. $8,600 Shiny Zig, you are calling it. We'll see, Badger, we'll see. We have, like, 2 more encounters after this one that just happened to do, so we will see. It seemed unfinished. Exactly. Exactly, that's my big issue with it, and that's why I said, like, I'm going to give it until Hoenn Pokemon get added. So either they knew they weren't going to finish the game and they wouldn't get that far as to add them, or, you know, they'd have the, like, year and a half they've had, or I guess more, year and a couple months now they've had to fix the game and bring it up to, like, quality that I'd enjoy playing, you know. Alright, guys, we are on Encounter 8600, last Treecko for the night. Let's see if this one will be shiny. You're live on YouTube. Nice, Daniel. We're actually looking at rating Tixelpip, but if anyone wants to stop by and see Daniel's stream as well, you should be able to click on his message and go to his channel. Blaziken hugs you, but his wrists are on fire. Ooh. What's my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon? Rowlet. And oh yeah, guys, I said we'd put Rowlet on my shoulder for the last encounter, so I kind of messed up the start of it, but Rowlet will be right here as a good luck charm for seeing— No! No, he fell, but unfortunately, it's all because Rowlet fell. Treecko was not shiny tonight, guys, but we're going to wrap up the stream with one Mudkip encounter. So, while I do this, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone that tuned into the stream, everyone that, you know, likes and subscribes, and everyone that talks in the chat, because you guys make this so much more enjoyable. It would not be the same if I didn't have all you guys to interact with. So without further ado, let's see. Let us see. You are a shiny Rowlet, Jordan. Shiny Rowlet is freaking amazing, but Rowlet in general is just adorable. And alright, guys, without further ado, let's see how this Mudkip turns out. And unfortunately, Rowlet wasn't, or not Rowlet, Mudkip wasn't shiny either. So again, thank you all for tuning into the stream, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, take care.